welcome to another video. Today I'm going to go for something a bit different. I'm going to go over how you can win rounds as defense when the bomb has been planted. This is just a very general kind of way of playing Black Ops and other games that just should make you better in defense after the bomb's been planted. Now, as is the case in most maps, it's normally the case that when the bomb goes down, it's normally like 3 or 2 attackers are still alive, and maybe there's the same amount of defense. Often enough, the point being that attackers have less players alive when they've planted the bomb than the defense do, and yet they still end up winning most of these rounds once the bomb is down, of course. That's because they turn into the defense after the bomb's down. All they have to do is defend that single spot, and the attackers are forced to come in and take out those guys in the fuse, obviously. But what most teams end up doing is, the silly thing is, say for example the bomb has been planted B on grid. They might have one defender here when the bomb was planted, one who's coming up to the balcony on the other side, he may not be there yet, maybe one back in the spawn area somewhere. So what most teams do is they end up trying to get this first guy and try and take out the bomb planter, even if it's a 1 versus 3 or something. A 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 2, it doesn't really matter. And he'll try to get a kill, double kill, and go for the defuse. Now this is just a stupid tactic because these guys are going to be set up in proper defensive positions to just cover. They might have one guy up here who's just looking to the back, and he'll be able to hear if they're climbing up through the middle window as well. They might have a second guy who's looking there. So attacking one at a time is just the main reason that defense lose these rounds after the bomb's gone down. What I want to encourage teams to do is start attacking as teams when they're in defense and the bomb's been down. So for example, this guy's here. What he should really do once the bomb's down is he should call out where he hears the enemies. Where does he think they're going to be defending from? Say they're defending from the first room or this office. He might say that. Now what he should really do is get into a position like here and just hold up and wait for his teammates to get in position as well. What you want to do is position all your guys so that you can attack pretty much all 3 guys at the same time. If someone's in this room, he can only defend one place at a time. This guy as well, obviously. If we have 3 guys who just focus all their attack resources on one guy at a time, more than likely the advantage swings in your favour. So as I said, this guy calls out where the guys are. The other guy might creep up to the back of B, or get up to this window. Third guy gets up to the balcony as soon as possible. Then whoever's the match caller or captain in the game will give the go ahead, say 3, 2, 1, attack, and all of them should come in. This guy should say come in here, try kill anyone there. The guy comes around the back and this guy peeks in balcony, tries to take the guy out. More than likely, one guy will get killed while you try to do something like this, one of your guys. But you're going to identify where the other guy is straight away and you're going to kill him. He can't aim at 3 spots at one time, that's the main point. If you just keep coming in one at a time, it's going to be easy for them. Say for example, the bomb's just gone down, kills the guy in mid stairs, 10 seconds later, kills the guy at the back, then it's pretty much no chance that this guy over on that side of the map can win with the time remaining. If you get your team set up fast so that you can retake it all 3 at one time, they don't even have, it could be one person pushing that door, one person pushing the back, and one person pushing the middle, all at the same time. You're just going to confuse the enemies. They're going to be calling out that they're coming in all positions, and they're really not going to have any real structured way of defending against that. Unless they have all 5 guys still alive, in which case you just gotta do what you can, make some lucky kills. So just to go over that idea once more, The bomb's been planted. This guy here calls out to get the teammates together. Actually, ideally, in this particular situation, you wouldn't want to have two guys pushing the back if you play hardcore, for example, because hardcore 3 bullets could take out two of those guys very easily. If you play some sort of pro mod which has softcore damage, that would be fine. But otherwise, you want to split your guys up as much as possible. Say have the second guy coming through the window. So the guy attacks from the window. At the same time, maybe they could do something creative, like if one guy still has a flashbang, he gets up to the window, flashbang, and just as it goes off, this guy from mid stairs comes in, the second guy peeks, and the third guy peeks at the same time from across the balcony to do what he can from there. You just need to get the communications going. People who say to keep quiet when the bomb has been planted or let the players play, that's a lot of nonsense. The best teams in pretty much any team-orientated FPS game will be constantly speaking, unless it's like a 1 versus 4 or 1v3. The communication is key, and footsteps or anything like that is not nearly as important as knowing what your team's getting up to. So just keep the communication going. When are you going to come in? When are you going to be throwing a flash, and so on. So you just need to structure your retakes of the bomb, and you will win a lot more rounds on defense. Now, what kind of ties into that is how do you play as an attacker? Say if it's a 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3 and you've just planted the bomb. Well, you got to position yourself in sort of place which you can benefit the most as a defender. So say somewhere like here is not bad if I was to plant a bomb, because I'll be able to see a guy coming through the left door, the back and the mid, and I'll be able to hear him coming through there. Obviously you don't want to play somewhere like in this office. It might seem like a nice place because you can defend the back easily, but then a second guy can just come in, spam through that window and kill you. So put yourself in a location where it's not in the central location and they have to come at you one at a time, or they're more likely to come at you one at a time. So that's just playing smart once you got the bomb down. Obviously, your position after you plant might be dictated by other reasons, like getting away from grenades or where you were supposed to defend when your teammates were still alive. But it's worth taking into consideration. Anyway, that was just a quick video, and I'll have more videos soon, so keep watching.